Warning: we create atypical, unconventional content. If you prefer cookie-cutter talking face channels, this might not be for you.
This video is brought to you by Hertog Hein. Refreshing sloth water for everyone.
In today's video, we're going to show you how Efteling Lamme Frans op Volle Toeren, De Deurzakkers, and Carnival 2025 are all connected to each other, but especially to us. As a child growing up in the Netherlands in the 80s, we only had 2 Dutch TV channels, so the majority of TV viewers had largely seen the same thing, especially the top entertainment on Friday and Saturday nights. Everyone who grew up then is familiar with this opening theme. Op Volle Toeren, which translates to at full speed, refers to the speed of vinyl records at 33 or 45 revolutions per minute. It was a show featuring the current and upcoming hit music of Dutch acts. I believe they had at least one annual special recorded at Efteling theme park, so there's your first connection. The network airing Op Volle Toeren at that time was TROS, and they also frequently taped shows of the very popular TV show Ter Land, Ter Zee en in de Lucht at Efteling. Ter Land, Ter Zee en in de Lucht can be translated to on land, at sea, and in the air. This captures the adventurous and all-encompassing nature of the show. It was so popular that in 2024, a different commercial network, RTL, dusted it off for a reboot at Efteling, which was so successful that they will do even more shows of it in 2025. Now, I wasn't that big of a fan of Op Volle Toeren, but I was a fan of Efteling and Dutch comedian André van Duin, so I was always waiting for their Efteling specials and his performances. The TROS network also recorded other shows at Efteling, including a special from the TV show The Voormekaar show starring André van Duin, which was also taped inside the former Spookslot attraction. I also remember seeing Efteling at night for the first time in Op Volle Toeren. This instantly became a dream of mine to someday visit Efteling beautifully lit up in the evening. Op Volle Toeren now functions as a time capsule, so it's interesting not just for fans of Dutch music but also for theme park fans and especially Efteling enthusiasts. Efteling, being in the heart of Carnival territory, of course couldn't go without at least something Carnival-themed. So, in 1984, they opened the appropriately named Carnival Festival Dark Ride, which was inspired by Disney's It's a Small World attraction. Now, Op Volle Toeren also had yearly carnival specials featuring many popular acts, including André van Duin, but also an act called De Deurzakkers. De Deurzakkers is a Brabantian accent for De Deurzakkers, which roughly translates to the late-nighters in English. This captures the essence of people who love to party and stay up late, which is the case during Carnival. They were so popular at that time that me and a few classmates acted them out during a semi-lip-syncing contest at school. Even though we live above the rivers, as the expression goes in Dutch, meaning we're not from the real Dutch carnival regions in the Netherlands, we still always celebrated Carnival not only at school, but also at our family business. My late grandpa, who saw himself as the head of the family, was, of course, Prince Carnaval. So naturally my kids also celebrated Carnaval at school, and this brought more well-known contemporary Carnaval hits like Snollebollekes and Lamme Frans on our radar. The Lamme in Lamme Frans translates to drunk Frans, referring to being intoxicated. Our son got so obsessed with Lamme Frans that he actually wanted to have his signature knuffelbier, or Cuddle beer in English, for his birthday. And that's exactly what you think it is, a stuffed glass of beer to hold and cuddle real tight. And of course, he got it. Lamme Frans has been giving us a new hit each year, and for this year's carnival he came up with something special. He decided to do a rework of a classic Deurzakkers hit, including an accompanying music video shot in VHS style as if it were a taping of Volle Toeren, and mostly featuring De Deurzakkers themselves. Now, you might ask how all this connects even more. Well, except for us, most of the aforementioned is typical Brabants, as in from Noord-Brabant, the province where Efteling is located. But Lamme Frans also cleverly added 2 snippets of 80s Efteling commercials into his latest music video. We were not able to track down the origin of this flying fakir snippet, but we were able to trace this Python footage back to a business commercial from the 90s. Well, there you have it. It took around 40 years, but it finally all came full circle. Well, at least for us. Now go check out some classic Volle Toeren episodes here on YouTube for more Efteling history.
Thank you for watching, and feel free to check out one of these other videos. Don't forget to subscribe and join our socials.